everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a collection flip through. I haven't done one of these since last year, so I thought like a yearly flip through would be really nice. I think this will upload Boxing Day or sometime between Christmas and New Year, so I hope you've had a lovely Christmas if you celebrate, and if not, I hope you were having a lovely winter break or summer break, depending where you're viewing from. But yeah, let's go. So last year this was my one and only folder. I've grown out of this. I have two now, so this now is my StayC, Red Velvet, 17, BTS and miscellaneous folder. So I thought we'd kind of go through this one first and then go to Twice, my Twice Diane folder, which is, you know, the biggest chunk of my collection. Also, if you have watched some of my videos before, you will know that my camera is very temperamental. So I'm just hoping that all of this will be in focus and that you will be able to see everything. Apologies if you can't. So yeah, starting off with StayC. I really like my StayC collection. I started collecting them last year, and I've actually been following their music from their debut. So it's really fun. They're really fun to collect, and I'm really enjoying it. So I collect Sumin and I collect Sheehan. I did initially start collecting Jay as well, but then kind of as I started collecting more, I realized that I didn't actually actively look as much for her cards, so I decided to drop that. So yeah, my Sumin collection is pretty complete. I'm literally missing just one of the We Need Love photo cards. So what I tend to do is I collect all the album cards and then I collect one or two POBs just to kind of like fill my rows. Though as you can tell from like Young Love, I kind of got more, so I actually have multiple POBs. I've got 3 POBs here, a whole row full of them, but I really love the like group duo cards, so I just thought, you know what, I need these. And I also really like the holographic cards, so I had to get another one of those. So yeah, one spot. So if anybody has this card, please let me know. I'll happily take it off your hands and give her a very good home. I feel like they have such beautiful cards. And then Sheehan's is actually complete, which is very satisfying. I particularly like any, you know, finger hearts, and this is probably one of my favorites as well. So many cute cards. All right. See, this is what I like about StayC. It's not that big of a collection, but it's very nice, and I really like all of the photo cards. So I feel like as Swith, we're kind of blessed because I do feel like their album cards are really nice. All right, so we are moving on to Red Velvet. I may have mentioned in my previous video that I'm considering putting this binder in 2 different A5 binders. And the main reason for that would be my Red Velvet collection, because Red Velvet cards are quite expensive. And so I have a lot of gaps, and I just think it would give me more pleasure to like look at full 4 pages rather than having lots of gaps. But I do find it really helpful like this to kind of see where I'm still missing things. I mean, I'm doing really good with Sulgi's earlier era mostly because there weren't that many photo cards per album. This card is probably my favorite from this page. This was one of the first cards I traded for. And now we're gonna get to lots of white places. I think Monster is one of the ones that, it's not like I don't want to collect it, but I haven't seen a lot of them around, and a lot of them, as you can tell from these two, they're quite similar, so it's not as straightforward. I love the Feel My Rhythm photo cards. Like these just made me very happy. And again, you know, being in threes, it's quite nice for me. And I had this for the longest time, and then I thought I had all the photo cards, but this was a POB and this is the actual album card. I like myself some holos. And then these are all the, is it a mousse? Yeah, because I think it's Laneige that Diane from Twice has like photo cards with, and then Sulgi has a mousse, and I keep like mixing them up. But I really like these. These are really fun. Season's Greetings, SMCU, and then these were from the fan cafe that I attended this summer after Make Festival. So yeah, this was really fun. I really loved going there. And then you may recognize this from this page from my last video. This were the 8th anniversary cards, which I think are really cute. And then the back of the other one. And then this is random bits and groups. I do really like all of their group photos, so I don't mind getting group cards. Alright, that's it for Red Velvet. I feel like I've got a lot more cards than I used to. And then we're in 17. So for 17, I don't know if I've explained this actually when I first started collecting 17. So 17 has a lot of photo cards per album per member. And what I've done is basically pick a certain amount per album. And then I'm just collecting my favorites. And in that way, it's kind of in threes. So, because an ode has so many different versions, there's 6 anodes. Hangry, I'm gonna collect 3. Well, no, 4. And then the 2 semicolons. So I have already, you know, completed my your choice favorites. So, but yeah, I mostly am collecting finger hearts or any kind of like hearts, because I just think they're really cute and I really like them, and I love any photo card with flowers in. So I do have things that I like. Also, this teddy bear is so cute. But yeah, love a good finger heart. And then, so I'm collecting Sunquan, and then I also have a couple of Buyer's Record cards that I'm looking for. I'm not kind of fully collecting my Buyer's Records, but if there's anything cute or anything that's cheap and cute, then, you know, why not? I love this concept. And this was from the carrot version. Oh, love it. I think you can tell what my favorite kind of concept for Sector 17 was. As you can tell from these as well, I pulled this one, so I had to keep it. But I love the flower concept, so cute. And then random page. And then concert. I really like the trading cards. This is an extra one, but I like the trading cards. And again, I started with the trading cards when I actually watched the concert, so that's why I really like trading cards for concerts that I've watched. I just think it's a fun like memory. So this concept is my favorite. I love it. It's so nice. So I'm still looking for some Be the Sun trading cards, so hopefully I'll be able to find them. And if I don't, then I don't. That's just the way it is. But I've made space so that there is room. It would be nice if I do a 4-page, because then I think with most of these ones, like, I just need a couple more. So that would be nice. All right. I feel like I'm making my way through the binder pretty well. BTS. I think this is the collection that is the smallest, well, out of like a group collection. And considering that I started this, you know, one of my earliest ones. But I just love it. I only collect group cards for BTS, and I just like it. So, you know, of course, with the whole Jin going to the army, there will be some time for me to maybe catch up. But I also think because there's so many fakes in circulation, I am just kind of getting things as and when, rather than being super like collecting. I pulled these two from my albums. I am considering maybe at some point either trading or selling JK, but I don't know yet. But I like that they did a full like member set as well for proof. Oh yeah, and I actually do have the group card. Did I get it from somebody? I don't remember. Yeah. All right, and then we are on to the last page of my binder, and this is miscellaneous. So I have a couple of Kcollect cards there, and then Miss Taeyeon, and then the group one. I do still have, I still have that Tiffany one that I want to trade, but that'll have to be for the next year. I pulled this from my INVU album, and I love it. It is so cute. It is absolutely my favorite. So yeah, that's it for my first binder. Oh, I feel like my collection has grown a lot since last year, in a good way, and it does really make me happy. So we have come to my second binder. Again, this is the exact same binder, just a different color. Let me just make sure you can see everything. I hope the lighting is okay. It's December, so it is very grey and miserable here in Wales. So yeah, my Diane from Twice, well, my Diane and Twice collection. I still have this page in the front because it is still one of my favorite concepts. I love this page so much, especially like the baking ones. So I'm so happy that I got to kind of complete this page. Somebody traded me for that one because I didn't have, I don't think I had that one yet when I did my last flip through. I am still missing the one like full body shot from Diane. So if somebody has that, please let me know. And then I have some, these are from the Twice 3 tour DVD. I really love this like Polaroid type group. It is so cute. I love it. And these are also the outfits that they had on, you know, when they did the online concert. So these are the outfits from when I watched their concert on Boxing Day last year. Got up super early, and me and the gent, we kind of watched the concert like on my phone in bed while the entire rest of the family was still asleep. So yeah, that was a really fun memory. Also, that concert was very long, so we were just there most of the morning. So yeah, that was really fun. But yeah, I loved these outfits as well, the tartan. So it was really nice that that is the photo card. And then here are the trading cards. I joined a group order, and I think it's only this one that I had to trade for, and luckily I immediately found a trade because I had this Momo, and somebody on Instagram I knew collects Momo and needed that one, so it was like perfect. I really like this page. It's beautiful. And then we come to my album cards, and I've recently added this one. I feel like my Twice collection has grown a lot. I think all of the newer eras are complete, I think, at this point. I think so I'm only looking for like, it's like a couple here and there. And I think Summer Nights, it's probably the era that I need the most photo cards for. Blonde Diamond is not really my thing, but you know, I do want to collect them. But yeah, again, with all of these, if you have any of these cards, let me know. Yeah, as you can see, I still need quite a lot. And with these eras, I have the POBs as parts. So this is the POV. So Twice Coaster 1, I only have the POB. Yeah, I have some things to collect still, but I think I'm doing pretty okay. I really like these What Is Love ones. I'm literally only looking for one, just one. Oh yeah, the one that I'll still need is the Leon one with the plant pot, which is so hard to find, and I really want it because I love it so much. So maybe that should be one of my 2023 collecting goals. Summer Nights, I need quite a few cards for still. I haven't got this album, Summer Nights, and it used to be really hard to find actually in the UK. So I think once I get the album, it'll probably be easier to like trade for things. I completed Yes or Yes just the other day with this card. I love this. I know not a lot of people love this hair on her, but I love it. I pulled this for my album and I love it. It's so fun. Fancy was probably one of the first like older eras that I completed. Also because I was like actively collecting, because when I first started collecting, I picked a couple of eras to like actively collect, and then eventually I just kind of went like, oh well, I may as well collect all of them because people were offering. So I really like the Feel Special cards. I do kind of want to rearrange these a little bit, I think. Maybe I'll do like a rearranging my collection video next year, especially for the eras that are completed. I think that'd be really nice. For more and more, I'm missing one, and it is actually, it's this outfit, and I love it so much and I can't find it anywhere. So it's just the one that I need, and I really love this era. The navy hair looks so good on her. And I also really like that they started doing like duo and like group cards, like album cards for this era. I really like group and unit cards, so especially these ones in the blue dress, so cute. So yeah, one more regular album card and then I'm done with this era. I can't wait. And then Eyes Wide Open was my very first Twice album, and I actually pulled this PC from my album, so that was really fun. Also really like this one. There's so many really cute, and that one. There's so many really cute PCs. I am still missing one, I think. One of the unit ones. But I will get it eventually. I feel like my Twice collection has come along a long way since last year. And then Taste of Love. I really like the backs for these. I do really like having just the back so that you can see the backs. And this is also this was the first album that I pre-ordered. So this is the first time that I have a full pre-order card set, and I started doing this kind of page, which I really like. I think it looks really cute. It really works really well with 9 members, because if you collect, because then I collect all the pre-order cards for Diane, and so that means then I probably have to put them separate, and then I've got one in the middle for like the little packet, and then I have all the other girlies here as well. And then Formula of Love was the first era in which I joined a group order, and I think I was only missing this one. That was the only one I was missing, or maybe that one. I think I was missing 2 after the group order that I joined. We were quite lucky with all the pulls, but there was quite a lot of people that were collecting Diane, so. And then I made there was so many group cards, and I did really like the group cards, I know. I just like group cards in general. I think it's like, yes, I have a bias for the groups that I collect, but I just usually like the group as a whole anyway, so I really don't mind, and I always want to get all the group cards if possible. And this worked out pretty well as well for the pubs. If they do a certain amount of like albums, like if they do group pubs as well as Diane, then it works quite well. And this was my favorite concept, so that's the album that I got. So we have come to the latest one, which is between 1 and 2. I think eventually I'm gonna change this layout because there's four concepts. But for now, I've just done them like this. Ideally, I'd have the matching one for this to put there, but that's just how it goes sometimes. And then this is my the rest of my POB set. And then we've come to the last part of my Twice collection, which is group POBs and then miscellaneous cards. I am still looking for a lot of the older group pubs. I still have a lot to collect there, but then, you know, with the newer ones, because I just feel that once you've got an album and stuff, these are quite easy to find and they're not that expensive at all, so as you can tell. And then these are Japanese cards. I have to say these two are fan made because this one is impossible to find for a decent price. The Japanese individual cards go for like 30 quid. And I was like, you know what? I love Diane and I love the Japanese releases, but not for £30. But yeah, I would like to get all of the group cards. For some reason, Kura, this is an actual card. For some reason, these were quite easy to come by. So these were really reasonable. But like this, I was like, oh, even though I love it, and I love the styling, even though I miss Jonghyun, I was like, no. So I joined like a, somebody made them. And also the quality of these is really good. It's very thick. So yeah, it says replica on the back. Just so you're aware, I don't have this actual card and I don't think I will, and that's okay. That is okay. I also really like that they do these like Polaroid ones. I do realize that I am missing some of the group cards. Yes, this was a freebie, this was a freebie. This, I don't remember what this is. One of the Twice repackaged ones. I love this styling. This styling was so ethereal and so fairy-like, so I'm very happy I got these. And then these are monographs, and the green cards from the Yes I Am Diane photo book. I haven't got the other ones yet. I should have gotten the other version photo card separately and then bought the green photo book, but you know, hindsight. And then we've come to, oh, I've got lots of bits in here. These are from Season's Greetings. I love this concept. I like autumnal concepts. This was one of those cards I really wanted. So I'm so happy that I got this. So yeah, well, cute. And then the final page is my, these are all the Laneige photo cards that I have. There are still some more, but I think it's a good start. There we are. All right, let's go to like maybe a nice finished page. Maybe fancy, as that was one of the biggest and the first ones that I kind of started. So there you have it. That was my entire Kpop photocard collection. I have quite some bits to trade and to sell, but I think I'm gonna wait until 2023 to do that. I've really enjoyed collecting this year, and I've really enjoyed interacting with you guys, and it's been so fun to like share my photo card collection with you all. I still love K-pop, even though I think my collecting has slowed down a little bit since, say, winter last year, because when you've just got into a hobby, it was only been like 3 months since I started collecting when I made my first collection flip through. But I really like, especially with my tie-in collection, it has grown so much and I'm very proud of it. And then I think for next year I just want to continue. I would really like to finish my die-in collection and then keep up with it, which I think I'm able to. And then I would like to also finish my StayC collection. I only need 1 card until their next comeback. And the same with with Twice, because there's a new comeback announced. I think I want to see if I can get that sorted. Maybe not before the new comeback, but maybe slightly after. And then yeah, I think my other ones, I'm happy with kind of the pace at which I'm collecting. And I think with the other binder, it'll be interesting to see if I do go to 2 A5 binders, and how that may make me feel slightly differently about collecting, and maybe feel a little bit more accomplished by having full like four card pages. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great holiday season, and I'll see you all in 2023. Bye.